Guys, welcome back to the second episode of Sunderland Rebuild, and we've got a good team, but guess what, guys? We've got a massive 68 million to work with. I'm really happy for that. Thank you, board, and I'm gonna be really going all out for good players and try aiming to stay in the Premier League for first season. Guys, looking at the team, not many changes here in this in my starting 11. I still got the players that were playing last season, but looking at the sub bench, I still need to improve. Acosta, I'm really hopeful that he's going to turn out to be a beast up front, but for now he's just 71 and staying in the reserves. Guys, one of the biggest signings Sunderland will ever make in their history, Alvaro Morata, the Champions League finalist on many occasions, is here, and he is in the training centre hoping to get into the starting 11. What a signing in the summer. Guys, one of the fan favourite signing is Bogle, currently playing for Sheffield United. We signed him for 22.5 million from Sheffield United in the Yorkshire, and he is in Sunderland. First handshake with expert Khan, and in training centre is he gonna get into the starting 11? Time will tell. With his 80 overall, he's definitely going to get into the starting 11. What a signing. An excellent deal, even though I paid 2 million more than that. That's the first time I've ever seen in the game that if you pay more than that, you don't get excellent deal. But this time we have. What a signing. Guys, another summer signing, Emiliano Marcondes. He's free agent, and we've got him in for, I think, 40 grand per week. I'm not quite sure, I didn't read it. An excellent deal again. 1.3 million is market value, and he's only 70 overall, not the signing we wanted, and his wage is 28 grand a week. Guys, with the new signings in the summer, two of them are actually going to start. Is Jaden Bogle, 80 overall, and Alvaro Morata, 81 overall. He should be leading the captain armband, but O'Neill did well in the last season with the promotion. He gets his armband. With two signings, guys, we've only left with 12 million. We'll have to see something in the January transfer window, or try selling some players before the transfer window ends in September. Guys, first game back in the Premier League since 2017 for Sunderland in the Stadium of Light. Let's quick sim in. First game of the season, and it is Tanas with the goal and Greenwood. Where did Morata didn't start the game. I'm a bit shocked here, but Tanas with the goal late in the game, and Amanda Broya scored. Kilman also scored for Wolves. Guys, in January, and looking at the first 2 months of the season in September and August, I really thought we can get into the top half of the table, but defeats in October and November and 3 defeats in December leaves us against Arsenal away from home at the Emirates. Before we even go to the game, let's go check the table. Guys, after 19 games of the season played, we are in the drop zone. We've got 1 game in hand over Brighton, Watford and Leeds, but I really assume that it's going to be a hard, long season. I was hoping to get into the top half of the table, but so far City lead the title race, 3 points ahead of Chelsea and 8 points ahead of Liverpool. Manchester United just in the Champions League spot. Guys, in January I've already sorted the contracts out. O'Neill contract was running out in the end of the season, so did Greenwood. Where is Greenwood? He's one of the best players in the team. I really like playing with him, although with the start of my career with him and Sunderland, he was given a lot of trouble, but now he is happy. Just signed a 4-year contract with me. What a player he is, Sam Greenwood. I got him from Leeds United, I believe. It's been a long time, 3 seasons, a long time. You really don't remember. But Sam Greenwood, what a player he is. Guys, a huge game in round 3 of the FA Cup against Burnley. Hoping that we can actually beat them and march on to round 4. And yes, we have Alvaro Morata with the brace and Greenwood with 1 goal. Sunderland beat Birmingham and managed to get to round 4. Guys, looking at the stats in the first 6 months of the season, Jack Clark, who is left winger, he's got the highest goals, that's 6. Florin Tanas got 6, and flop of the season, Alvaro Morata has only got 1 assist, 1 yellow card. and one clean sheet, to be honest, and that's not even down to him. What's a poor performance that is. 18 games and no goals. Sounding for 22.5 million. I can't be expecting lower than that. At least 10 goals in the first 18 games. Poor start from Morata. And guys, with that, I'm gonna have to make the change, and it's gonna be Tanas who jumps in. Where is Tanas gone? Is he? He's into the centre mid position, but I'm gonna have to change that around. I've got 73 rated Mikhail. He is actually very angry. He's going to start today on neon 70 rated. That is my first team going into the new season. I mean, not the new second half of the season. Jack Taylor, who we signed in one of the first few signings of my career with Sunderland, it is just unhappy on the sub bench. Big game against Sunderland, against Everton, at the Stadium of Light, hoping that my changes can actually pay it off. Oh, just a 2-1 defeat, and McKennie with the goal late in the game. We actually took the lead through Kingsley, and Barnes equalised within 15 minutes or so, and McKennie scored 12 minutes from time. Everton with the 3 points again. Guys, in March and a game against Leeds United, before we even go to Elland Road, let's go check the table. Oh, it's not looking good for Sunderland. They are 15 points and a game in hand behind Bristol City, and if they actually beat Leeds United today, they can climb out. Probably, yes, they can't actually climb out of the drop zone, but goal difference would be the issue for Sunderland. But anyways, let's go to the next game. Guys, I've made a couple of changes. Let's go to Elland Road and actually see if they can actually, my changes can actually pay me off. Tanas is starting with Greenwood and Alvaro Morata out of the equation for now. Guys, a huge game here at Elland Road, and Leeds United, one of the favourites to go down. But they've got Vasquez and Sanchez in their team. What a team they've got. But we've got Greenwood, Clark, we've got good players, but we are still struggling right at the rock bottom of the league so far in the first season, with only 9 games remaining for Sunderland. Can they actually survive? Oh, chance for Gnozzo. Is he gonna make it count? No. What a save from the goalkeeper. Out for a corner. Oh, they've lost it. Taras loses it, and Aronson straight into the keeper. They could have made it count here. A couple of more touches, and Leeds were in to score. Chance for Taras. He passes on to Bennett. He's got speed, and he forces a corner. Oh, chance for Lubajic. He's one of the keeper, and he scores. Leeds United have scored. It has been coming. Poor start from Sunderland, especially at the defensive part of the field. Leeds United deserve to be 1-0 up, and they are. Is the Croatian international scores for Leeds. Guys, a 3-3 draw. What a turnaround. Leeds got Sunderland took the lead with 72 minutes on the clock. Tanas and Clark scoring. Aronson with the brace, and Bennett scoring in the last 3 minutes of the game. But before even say anything about the result, what a poor performance by Sunderland it was all throughout the pitch. I thought they were going to score, and I just seemed to result, and they managed to pull a draw out of it. What a draw that is. Guys, a huge game again at Molineux this time, hoping the Sunderland can actually take 3 points. Let's quick save. Oh, another draw. What an important goal from Clark in the 89th minute, earning a draw for Sunderland. Let's go check the table. We are just a point behind Bristol City. We have to battle it, guys. Leeds and Watford have got a game over me, and are they going to get 3 points? That time will tell, but we definitely have to get out of this relegation zone and top of the table in the Premier League. Manchester City, Chelsea, Liverpool and Manchester United just 3 points apart. Top 4 are just 3 points apart, guys. Arsenal just outside the top 6. Guys, another must win at Stadium of Light. Sunderland really living on the edge of the knife now against Newcastle, hoping that they can turn it around. No, 3-1 defeated. Poor results again for Sunderland. Guys, a huge game at Old Trafford. Sunderland really against the ropes. Let's go and quick sim the game. Oh, just a 3-2 defeat, and worse from that is Tanas. He's been red carded, and he's going to miss the next game against Brighton. And guys, just 2 games remaining this season against Brighton at home and Watford at home. Before that, let's go check the table. Into the last 2 games, guys, we definitely need 6 points, and to get 6 points, we'll have to beat both of the team, Brighton and Watford. And even if we do, we're just gonna be short of the points that are required to beat Watford and Brighton. But for now, let's go to the Stadium of Light and see what we can achieve against Brighton. Oh, what a chance. Bubbles into the box. Cross comes in. Yes, he does. Oh, keeper saves. Yet again for Brighton. Oh, they have scored from the corner. Here's Alea, the goal scorer, the striker. The number 9 for Brighton, not the stroke of half time. Guys, into the last 2 games of the season, Watford 3 points ahead of Sunderland, who we play in next game. But this game we've got Brighton, who are currently 11 points ahead of us. Sunderland are very likely to go down rock bottom with 20 points on the 20th spot, with only 3 wins so far this season. Oh, a chance for Sunderland this time. Should be taking it. Bennett is into the box. Shoots. Oh, I thought he's gone in. What an effort. Oh, what a chance that was. If he had passed it to the right guy. But it wasn't. Chance for Tanas. Oh, yes, he does score for Sunderland. Against the run of play, I'm going to say Clark tried passing it to Baptiste, but Tanas puts his leg in, just creeps it below the goalkeeper. Sunderland, are they going to be saved this season? They are against the ropes still, but time will tell, guys. We need to beat Watford next week. And it's Tanas again. He's beaten his man. Oh, he passes on to Bennett. He's into the box. He's going to pass it across. He does, and it's 2-0. What a goal by Sunderland. 5 minutes and 2 goals they've scored. What a turnaround in the game. They weren't likely to lose the game, but it's Baptiste who doubles Sunderland's lead to 2-0 just before the half-time. Well, but Brighton are still safe in the league. It's just depending on the 4 teams at the bottom of the table. But 2-0 to Sunderland here. What a game. Oh, a chance again for Bennett. He's got pace. Who's he looking for? He passes on to Tanas, and it's 3-0 to Sunderland in the first half. And against the run of play, they scored the first one. And ever since they scored the first one, 2 other goals just came to them. What a game. What a turnaround for Sunderland in the game against the run of play. And now they're 3-0 up here at half-time at the Stadium of Light. And final result, yes, it is Sunderland 3, Brighton 0 at the bottom of the table. Sunderland, huge 3 points. Guys, going into the last game of the season against Watford, we are just 1 point away from safety, hoping that Watford can lose both of the games, Bristol City lose their game, and we can win our against Watford, who we play in the last game of the season. This is a finale, Grand Slam finale at the bottom of the league. Top of the leagues looks a bit similar. West Ham, Chelsea and City all in the title race with 1 game remaining. It's between Chelsea and City, who are the favourites to win it. A draw for either team and they slip up. Guys, 1 game remaining and Watford are just level on goal difference. They lost the previous game, and Bristol City and Watford are the teams Sunderland want to overtake, and they have to lose. Watford, we can beat Watford and hope that Bristol City lose their game and we go and save our skins in the last game of the season. Guys, a few changes at the back. Bogle is injured, so Gooch comes back in. Morata is in as well, for replacing Mikel, who's being a bad vibe in the dressing room. Let's go to the kickoff. Guys, players are making their way onto the pitch for the very last time in this season in the Premier League. And the losers are definitely making it for the last time. Watford versus Sunderland. Just goal difference is the gap. The winners stay in the league. Hoping Bristol City also drop points. Ooh, Dele Alli playing for Watford. What team they have. But now let's go to the... Oh, Bennett. He's got the speed to beat the defender, but defender blocks him in his path. Oh, wrong pass. He goes to Tanas. He's gone in. It's Bennett. He's passing it across. No, he's not. Oh, Tennis should score. Yes, he does. Sunderland 1, Watford 0. Ball ricocheted like a ping pong in the box. And Tana scores. He's been scoring throughout the season. Scores yet another goal for Sunderland. A vital goal at the Stadium of Light. Oh, it's Mikel. He passes on to Bennett. Route 1 football at the moment from Sunderland. Bennett shoots. Yes, he scores for Sunderland and he makes it 2-0. Half an hour on the clock. Sunderland 2, Watford 0. What a game so far for the Black Cats. And it's Bennett this time going for the goal himself after assisting the first one for Tanaz. He scores and it is 2-0 to Sunderland. Guys, just checking the score at the half-time. Bristol City are level on terms with Wolves. And as it stands, it would be Sunderland going down. Bristol City have to lose in order to take Sunderland. Oh, what a chance for the captain. Captain scores. What a solo run. He turns the defender inside out and just blasts it in past the goalkeeper. Definitely Sunderland taking 3 points. And 4-2 to Sunderland in the last 10 minutes. Roberts scored, made it 4-1. Kone scored actually, and then Roberts for Sunderland. Dele Alli scored in the last 3 minutes of the game. And actually, Wolves had held Bristol City to a draw. Let's go and check the table if we have actually survived. And yes, we have, guys. No games remaining, a point above Bristol City. Bristol City drew to Wolves. Wolves did us a favour in the last game of the season. What a turnaround for Sunderland that is. Look at that. Wolves and Bristol City 1-1. Beat Watford. And we are saving the Premier League for another season. Guys, a quick recap to the season. All 38 games done. Bristol City, Watford and Leeds relegated back to the Championship. You need to see this full video, guys, to see the Sunderland safety survival from the finished, guys. Sunderland lost 2 games, got 6 points and managed to save the Skins. Bottom of the table, and the winners Manchester City or Chelsea dropped points in the last game. West Ham and Liverpool managing Champions League spot. In the FA Cup, Liverpool beat Fulham by a goal to nil. Carabao Cup, Tottenham beat Man City 5-4, 9 goals in one game. And champions of the UEFA Super Cup, Man City beating Napoli 3-2. And the Champions League winners Dortmund beating Atletico Madrid 5-4 on penalty shootout. Roma losing out to Monaco in the Europa League final. Conference League, Tottenham losing out to Lens once again this season. Guys, into the second season in the Premier League with Sunderland, we've got 50 million to spend from the board this season, but let's go and check the team and where we need improvement. A lot of players are still stuck in 75, and I really think that if you really want to stay in the Premier League, all the players have to be 80 plus. Morata has gone down, so I'm going to try selling this guy and investing into better player and see if we can actually sell more players and invest into better ones, because 70 rated or 75 rated players are simply not good enough to finish in the top half of the table in the Premier League. Guys, I've already listed a lot of players from my team onto the transfer list and see if we can actually cash in into better players. Alvaro Morata and Tanas, who were excellent last season. Tanas actually scored 20 goals for me in the last season. Morata not too good. He has to be on the list and see if we can actually sell him this season. Guys, first major signing for Sunderland in the second season in the Premier League. 5th season running with Expert Khan. First handshake with the manager, and is Asensio, former Champions League, multiple Champions League winner with Real Madrid, I should say. He is in Sunderland. Last season they just survived the Premier League with a point. We're hoping this season they can go one better. Guys, one of the most talented free agent, Chiku Ba, is Senegal international, 18 years of age, and he's got potential to be 85 in the near future. He's 72 already, 4 million market value and 9 grand a week he's getting from Sunderland. What a signing. Guys, one of these signings of the season for Sunderland, Bas Krema. He's predicted to be the next big thing for Ukraine international football team. what a player he is. Free agent, market value 4.3. He's 19 years of age and he's asking £21,000 per week and 72 overall already. Guys, two big offers. One is from 27 million in from Arsenal, guys, for Bogle, Jaden Bogle, and he's £27 million offer from the Gunners. And the other one is a offer from the Spanish team, 6.5 million for 75 rated Greenwood. Two players outgoing from the Sunderland team. Guys, finally we've got the goalkeeper. After selling Patterson in the summer, he went for free. I think his contract expired and we couldn't renew it in time, so we finally got a player from league and the goalkeeper. He's in training. Hopefully he's fit to start the first game of the season. So guys, going into the 5th season and second in the Premier League, this is my team going into the first game of the season. I'm hopeful that we can finish into the top half of the table. So guys, first game of the season is against Aston Villa, Stadium of Light. Let's quick sim the game and see if we can actually take 3 points. Oh, what a game! Asensio opened the scoring in his fantastic debut. Greenwood, we still managed to keep him. Asensio with the red card. Tanas got the third. And then Bennett, 4-1. What a start to the season. Guys, already in January, and to be honest with you guys, a great start to the season up until October. And then 4 defeats in a row in the beginning of November. Just 1 win in December and 2 draws against Chelsea and Tottenham. And let's go check the table. We are 50, we are above the relegation zone. Leicester, Bournemouth and Brighton looking to go down, but still halfway through of the season. City lead the table. Aston Villa, who we actually beat on the opening day 4-1, is second on the table. Arsenal and Chelsea just outside the Europa League spot. Guys, into the round 3 in the FA Cup, the Stadium of Lights, round of 3, and we are playing Peterborough United, hoping that we can actually make it to round 4. Let's quick sim the game. 3-0 O'Neill and Asensio with the 2 goals in the first half. O'Neill is already accepted the transfer and going out of Sunderland very soon. Guys, in May and 3 games remaining, Leicester City at home and then Manchester City at home and Southampton away. Guys, we need to be looking at the table and see if we can actually stay in the Premier League. We are 2 points off the drop zone and we are playing Leicester City next, who are 3 points behind us. A defeat would mean the Sunderland go down this season. They have to win and try securing their place in the Premier League for yet another season. Guys, a huge game at the bottom of the table. Sunderland simply have to win this today at the Stadium of Light in order to save their skins from relegation again this season. They actually did last season, but just by the scruff of their neck. Let's go to the game. Spanish magic, he's into the box, shoots, straight into the hands of the goalkeeper, Lunin. Shoots, curls it past the goalkeeper, an outside curler, and the right back scores for Sunderland. Half an hour on the clock. Sunderland 1, Leicester City 0. Chance for Casado. He's playing for Leicester City. I'm not quite sure why they're in the by all means. Is he gonna cross it in? He's gonna shoot. It does. What a save. His ricochets into the nets and Sunderland double their advantage. Not quite sure who scored it, but that could have been offside if he scored it because he was behind the goalkeeper, Baptiste. But it doesn't really matter. Sunderland 2, Leicester City 0. Let's look at the replay. Ball comes in, O'Neill just shoots from close distance. Keeper says, it should have been offside. But still, Sunderland 2, clearly offside position, but Sunderland have doubled their lead and in expert count, thumbs up to the fans. Final result is 2-1. Asensio red card, second red card of the season. Joe Linton pulled one back for Leicester City. Guys, with only 2 games remaining, Sunderland 2 points ahead of Brentford with a game in hand as well. Brentford can really catch Sunderland. Sunderland just need a draw against Man City. Let's be hopeful they can win at Stadium of Light. Just about. Sunderland defeated Grealish with the goal for Man City in the second half. Last game of the season. Hopefully we can actually take a point and save our skins. Defeat. Let's be hopeful that Brentford have lost their game. Oh, we survived in the Premier League. Just a point is the gap. Brentford only drew to. Was it the draw in the last game for Brentford? Let's go check the results. They beat Southampton. And the previous game they lost to, or they drew to Arsenal. Arsenal doing Sunderland a favour, and Sunderland survive again with just 1 point. Guys, after surviving in the Premier League again this season, a duplicate scenario at the end for Sunderland. Just a point scraping off Brentford this time. Leicester, Brentford and Brighton down in the Championship. Man City winning the title, Aston Villa coming second. Fulham managing the Europa League spot. Spurs and Chelsea are into the Champions League. West Ham United managed to beat Man City 4-3 in the final. Carabao Cup goes to Spurs beating Arsenal. They would have enjoyed that, the Spurs fan. And UEFA Super Cup was won by Dortmund beating Monaco 2-0. Champions League winners, oh, Dortmund back-to-back winners in the Champions League, this time beating Paris Saint-Germain. And Carabao, Europa League winners, Braga beating Juventus, who are already in trouble financially, had to get something out of this one, but they managed to lose it. Ajax beaten by Spurs. That's 2 trophies for Spurs this season. What a season they're having. So guys, that's it for this season. Let's move on to the new one, hoping that we can actually get something out of the season, not just surviving relegation in the last day. Guys, into the new season, looks like we still need a lot of improvement being made. Bar only 74 so far in the second season. Kramer as well 73, Bennett 73. Baptiste, is he here? No, yeah, he is there, 76 rated. Had a fallout with Expert Khan a couple of seasons ago, but ever since he's been a star for the season. Morata down to 73, Tanas 74, Sensio keeping his 83. And to sign new players, guys, I've got a whopping 76 million to spend this season in the Premier League. Let's go hunting for some players. Guys, first big signing this season, 44 million better from Liverpool. In order to compete in the Premier League, we need to start stealing from Premier League teams, and Beto, the Portuguese, is in Sunderland. Ooh, 84 rated. Is he gonna be worth it? Is he gonna save Sunderland and get him into the top half of the season? Top half of the table, sorry. Guys, we managed to sign this player. I think he is a Mexican. What a player he is. He's got a bit of weight on him, but we'll have to help him lose that anyway. First hand shake with the manager. He's in Sunderland, hoping to get into the starting 11. Only 800k remaining in the bank. We'll have to just try selling some players and see if we can actually invest into better. Guys, another free agent signing, Victor Adeboyejo. What a signing he is. Free agent, Nigerian international. Ooh, rated A and 71. Is he going to get into the starting 11? Probably not so this season, but he is going to be a good sub-bench. Guys, first game of the season ends in a draw. Lukumi with the opener and then Bennett with an equaliser. Sunderland managed to get the first point of the new Premier League season. Guys, I'm going to simulate all the way to January and see you in January, guys, hoping that we can actually be in the top half of the table this time around. Not a good start, though, out of the Carabao Cup and 2 defeats in the Premier League already. Guys, in January already, and very, very poor start from Sunderland. Only 2 victories I can see, beating Crystal Palace and Tottenham. And for now, let's go check the table. By the way, we've got a Cup game, FA Cup round 3 game against Barnsley. And into the bottom 2, Bournemouth, Sunderland, Burnley struggling to get victories. Burnley just 1 win so far this season. Sunderland and Bournemouth with 3. Looking at the teams, guys, City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, and Spurs into the top 5. Let's quick sim the round 3 game, hoping that we can actually get into the round 4. We do. Bennett and Chilvers with the goal for Sunderland into the round 4. Guys, in May, and the season has ended in disappointment. After 2 survivals back to back, Sunderland are finally down in the Championship. Looking at the table, they finished 19th, just 2 points behind Bournemouth. Fulham and Burnley join them in the Championship next season. Liverpool, City, Spurs and Aston Villa into top 4. Liverpool won the league. Chelsea, Manchester United are in Europa League and Conference League. Arsenal missing out by a point. In the FA Cup, Aston Villa will beat Brentford 2-1. Arsenal also lost the Carabao Cup to Manchester City. And again, UEFA Super Cup goes to Dortmund, beating Braga this time. Champions League winners Aston Villa. Unai Emery has really done a job over Man City in the Champions League. And Europa League is Valencia beating Villarreal, the two Spanish teams neck to neck in the Europa League final. And Conference League, Arsenal losing yet again in the final, this time to Manchester United in the Conference League. So guys, this is it for the Sunderland series. To be fair, 6 seasons, and the team wasn't really improving. I have to just quit and move on to my next task. I'll be revealing it in the post very soon, which team I'm going to. So guys, stay tuned, and if you like the video, do subscribe to my channel. I'll be uploading more FIFA content. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.